Hey, this is Niels on Dynasty again. There's Chloe, hi Chloe, Harley, Ginger, and Gandalf. I don't see any others. Hold on, wait. There's Platina right there. And because I moved real quick, Chloe ran away. This is Niels on Dynasty. Please like, share, subscribe. Be kind, helpful, grateful. Buy some silver and some platinum because it's just a smart thing to do. Uh, hmm, hmm. I've done a couple programs on South Africa, murder capital of the world, pretty messed up. They're really do. Anyhow, the current administration, President Trump, had said they're cutting off aid. We're cutting off aid or monies to South Africa, and instead of doing things like what Mexico and Canada are doing, the right thing, because they know they've been screwing America for a long time. So they, 24 hours, they bend the knee. They like, okay, America, yeah, we have been screwing you. We'll stop screwing you. Let's make reparations for the damage and the hundreds of thousands of people we've killed in your country by making money off you. And they're doing the right thing. South Africa. Yeah. South Africa's a different problem. See, ever since the Mandela thing, they've been run by black people, by South African black people for 30 years. And they still haven't apparently been able to take whatever they want. Because if you remember, and I don't know if you do or not, but like 20 some years ago, 25 years ago, they did a purging of white people where they burned them on the streets and killed them, raped them, and chased them out of the country. A bit mass exodus happened. Australia took a lot of the farmers. I think France took a lot of the farmers. All white people getting chased off the land that they paid for, right? That's already happened. So this is it. This is the disgustingness of South Africa.
Move. The U.S. President Donald Trump has vowed to cut off all future funding to South Africa amid explosive allegations that the African nation is confiscating land and mistreating certain classes of people. This controversial decision comes on the heels of South Africa's recent enactment of a landmark law, one that permits land seizures without compensation under specific circumstances. Could this bold financial ultimatum signal a new era of international intervention in domestic policy?
Why South Africa? It's only South Africa. Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
But what is this land law all about? Why does South Africa want to take away land without compensation? It's important to understand that land ownership is a contentious issue in South Africa, with most farmland still owned by white people 3 decades after the end of apartheid. Since then, land courts have judged on a few land disputes, and following lengthy processes, returned land to previously displaced owners. According to the South African government, the apartheid state forcibly dispossessed thousands of black families from their land under the Natives Land Act of 1913 to benefit a white minority. There have been continued calls for the government to address land reform and deal with the past injustices of racial.
By past injustices, they're going to do future injustices. The reason why most of the white people took the land is because they had of being able to do mass monoculture farming at a low cost and bring in a lot of product. And the African indigenous folks that were in political control signed contracts, took the money. The whiteys, the evil white people, brought in the millions of dollars of farm equipment and all the other stuff and got the shit running successfully. Now it's running successfully. It's all being stolen from them under the guise of equality, because the black Africans could have easily done the same thing, but they didn't. Their government, at their apartheid 30 years ago, already took care of this problem. But then the black African leaders got greedy, started selling their people out. White people came back in, bought the land, renovated it back because, apparently for 20 years, the black Africans that took it back without compensation didn't manage it properly and it went to shit. So they sold it back to the white people, and now they're successful and they want to kick out the white people again. It's like the second time this has happened in our lifetime of them. It's like oh yeah, you gave us reparations, but we need more money, so we need more reparations. Oh wait, no, you've given us reparations 2 times. Now, no, we need reparations a third time. What it is lazy, stupid, ignorant, sold out leaders causing problems. And I think America and the American administration that's in right now is 100% correct. 100% correct in cutting off all money. Sending money to South Africa is like sending money to Ukraine. You're filling the coffers of the black African politicians that are telling us that we're racist and they're going to take our shit because we're racist, as they take our money and fill their pockets and screw their own population. And they're going to throw up race because they know it'll get them more money, power, and control to continue doing the stupid shit they're doing, unless some evil white guy comes along and says, yeah, we're not giving you any more money. Change. Do the right thing. Now let's get back to the show.
Racial segregation. That's why the South African government came up with the Expropriation Act of 2024, primarily to redistribute land from current white owners to previously disadvantaged individuals and communities.
Oh, and by the way, a whole bunch of white people are actually born in Africa, but this government doesn't consider them South African, even if they're born there, because they're white. That's not a politically motivated discrimination of a certain class of people by a government. No, because that's illegal. It's called racism. Hold on, wait, no. Our definition of racism is only white people can be racist. So it's our mental ability, capability, or lack thereof to understand that that's bullshit. But hey, people are dying as we figure this stuff out, folks. This is round 2 of the same thing. Chapter 2, they did it after apartheid. You go back and read your history books. Go back to South African literature of their news stations to see how many people were murdered because of the color of their skin and their land stolen. And then find out and take the time to do this before you say I'm a racist piece of shit white guy. Take the time to figure out how much land was taken from these murdered white farmers and displaced white farmers, how many thousands of them the Australian government took to save their lives and redistribute human people from one world to another part of the world because of their color didn't match the liking of the government, which, oh, by the way, is totally fucking racist and actually slavery, total slavery. We're going to take everything from you and put you on a boat and send you across the world. Hold on, isn't that what we did to black people? They just did it to white people 30 years ago in Africa. They're doing it again. How many times are we going to allow this bullshit of race to allow killing and stealing? It's the corrupt leaders, people. We're all humans. We elect people that are greedy, that use these race cards and play it against us. Unfortunately, here I'm seeing it in live colored action happening twice in my lifetime to the same white people, or the ones that actually moved back after the murder of 30 years ago and theft of land of all the white people, redistributing the land to the black population of South Africa. See, they've already done that once. Those people sold the land. Now they're going to do it again. And then they're going to give it back to those people, and they're going to sell the land. And then they're going to do it again. It is the most outrageous, egregious crime of the planet, other than Ukraine, is going on right now in South Africa. No reports are going on about it because it's a BRICS nation. They're great. They're godly. They're the world. They're the leaders. They're going to be the future. If they are the future, put a gun to your head. Future's not looking bright. Anyhow, South Africa really does suck a big weenie. I hope like heck fire they collapse into oblivion where they belong, and a righteous government of the people, for the people, by the people, replaces the tyrannistic social communistic dictatorship type style government they have that doesn't represent anyone except for the money that they take from the white people and the white governments to suppress and do their crime. And anyhow, what Trump says is right. We're investigating it right now. You guys will be shocked when this comes back, and no one's going to watch this video because they're going to say, Neil, you're a racist piece of shit that hates Africa. That's a fucking lie. But you obviously don't watch my videos. No, I don't like corruption. I don't like racism, and I don't like evil. And the South African government's a racist government that's already murdered and displaced thousands, not tens of thousands, but thousands of white people 30 years ago because of the color of their skin. They deny people legitimacy of citizenship because of the color of their skin, whether or not you were born there and lived there your whole life and died there and you had kids there and they were born there. If you're the wrong color, you're not a South African that has the right to own land. That's a problem, people. That's really a problem. But hey, let's not worry about that. Let's do some transgender stuff and some DEI stuff and blame America for everything and fuck Trump in the ass because, he's so good and bad and great and evil all at once, and he's going to destroy the world and fix it all at the same time. Wow. The stupidity of everything going on right now. I hope there's some level-headed people out there that are laughing right now because the sarcasm that I put into this, but it's really disturbing when so many people are ignorant of facts because of convenience of cash. I gotta make money. I can't realize the truth. I'd rather be deceived as I make money. Do do do, and the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.